Alright guys, I'm back with another video, and I've told you a lot of the ones where I have been at parties or like gotten in trouble with, the law or running away from whatever, but it always revolved around parties, so I thought I should change it up a bit and tell you my most embarrassing moment. And yes, this happened actually at the very beginning of this year, whatever. It was 2016, but when school first got started, but I'm gonna get started. Anyway, so I remember I have weights in my second hour, right? And so I was or second period, whatever you guys want to consider it. So I went after my first hour immediately to my second, and we worked out. And our weights coach likes to make us try and puke. The very first 2 weeks, in my opinion, he always I feel like he does it on purpose to try and make us puke, give up, and leave. Don't want to be a part of the class or whatever. I have no idea. But anyway, so I remember it was a brutal ass fucking day, and so my dumb ass was already felt like shit the morning of, before I went to weight, and then weights did not help my fucking problem at all, because not only that, before I went to weights, I drank a bunch of milk, chocolate milk actually to be exact, water. I had bottles of water and stuff like that, and I shit you not, I drank 2 bottles and a little fucking, and then milk afterward. And so I had a lot of liquids in my system and shit, and so I was all whatever, I'll be fine. So anyway, after weights, they're hey, they call down all the juniors, hey, it's a junior meeting, whatever, and I was oh, they do this every year, it's not a big deal. So my dumb ass walks his jolly ass all the way over there, and so we sit down at the very front row. I sit in the very front row, and I'm listening to the principal talk, and I'm as he's talking, I'm trying not to gag and puke. I was really in max peak level of just throwing up everywhere. So I was have you ever had that gag reflex where you're just and then you catch that little baby barf, and you're oh, I'm in front of everybody, I gotta swallow, I have no other choice. So you swallow it, and then you're all and then you're okay, it's done with. So the principal's still talking, he's telling them, oh, you guys are the juniors, whatever, you guys should, yeah. And so he looks at me, he noticed that I'm looking really bad, awful, and he's all hey, are you okay, man? Or are you good? And I remember I was yep, and I was trying to play it off and shit. And I remember I shit you not, right when I said yeah, 3 seconds later I vomit every fucking way, dude. I'm being I picture a pretty decent sized table, right, and I puke a huge water or waterfall of vomit. It looks like watery chocolate milk in a way. It was fucking disgusting, dude. The funny thing is that that a bunch of my friends had their iPads and their notebooks and just a bunch of stuff in in the middle of the table, because they came back from class or whatever, and I puked all over that stuff. And I remember my friends on the beside me, they look at me and they're just they didn't even say anything. One of my friends actually, because I tried to cover my mouth as I puked, it actually since I covered only the front, I didn't cover the sides, I puked and hit my friend on the side. I hit him in the forehead with my little vomit gun or whatever. It hits him from the side, and I remember he's looking at me and he is mad, so he picks he not really picked me up, but he carried me come on, let's go. He takes me to the bathroom, because my dumb ass was trying to I don't know if I was catch all the puke or something like that, but I don't know. But I remember I was just puking it all, and then my friend was nigga, really, he was pissed off because I puked all over him, and he takes me to the bathroom, and he's cleaning his forehead and shit, because I dead ass puked on his head, and it was a gun, phew, hit him straight in the forehead. I mean, it was dead ass straight in the middle. So anyways, so he's I'm cleaning up and shit. I'm God, do I go out? I was really, I just embarrassed myself in front of everyone. Do I just really go out? I was eventually, whatever, it doesn't matter to me. So I just decided to honestly just go back in, and I go back in there, and they're still talking, but everybody sees me come walking, and they stare at me oh my god, is there a round 2? They just it was really embarrassing, and I just try to ignore it. I look down the entire time and try to pretend nothing happened. The janitor came cleaning up and shit. And okay, so the dude that I puked on, he cleaned up the puke and all. But this other kid that I hit, he did it. I remember that he was so mad the entire time that because like I didn't just puke, like I puked on his notebook and stuff like that, but his iPad, like he had an iPad there, and I puked inside, you know, where the volume, like the iPad Airs have a bunch of little circles, you know. I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's seen about it. It has a bunch of circles when it has the volume fucking, I don't know, but the volume holes, I don't know. And I puked inside there, and even to this day, dude, I always ask him, like, hey, is it still brown inside there? And yeah, it dead ass, it's still, you look at his iPad, and it is brown inside there. So it is fucking hilarious. He had to get a new notebook, new fucking, fucking everything almost. Yeah, it was funny though, honestly. But that was like honestly my most embarrassing moment, or one of them, just because of the pure fact that I puked in front of the entire grade and the principal and a few, you know, select few teachers. I mean, it's not like they were a big deal, but it's just like, you know, I would say like the students, like, I mean, I grew up with these guys obviously, but it was just like, it was like really like I've never had that something that terrible happen to me, honestly. But I still find it really funny to this day. Even though it just happened like this year, what am I talking about? But still, or like last year, whatever. But anyway, yeah. So I thought I should tell you a story about the most embarrassing moment because it was different. It gives more of a variety, I guess, because it doesn't feel. I don't want my entire content to be like, oh, is that a party, whatever, girls party? No. So I had to change it up a bit. But yeah. So yeah, that's really it. This has actually been like a lot more of a shorter video than the rest of them, but. You know, summer break is coming up, and so I'll probably be uploading as much as possible there. And so, yeah, that's really it. Alright, well, thanks for listening and watching, and I'll see you guys as soon as possible, honestly. I'm having, honestly, a very fun time making all these story times or, like, commentary videos, so, yeah. I'll see you guys next time.